topic of the discussion is biomass energy. Biomass and biofuel are two different words which are most oftenly used interchangeably and often confused. Whereas the biomass is the source of the biofuel. Biofuels are such as the biodiesel or the charcoal. Charcoal is a biofuel. It is formed from the biomass, which is the wood. So biodiesel is a biofuel which is formed from vegetable oil, which is another biomass. Though some biomasses are directly used for as biofuels, such as wood, or even we can burn garbage directly for the energy. So the energy from the biomass is known as biomass energy. Why use biomass? Biomass are as an alternate of the fossil fuels. Fossil fuels and biomass both are the organic matter, but fossil fuels form more slowly due to the geological processes, and where we can grow biomass, and it is a readily available fuel in many cases. So biomass is more generally a form of renewable energy, whereas fossil fuel is conventional source of fuel. Biomasses can be stored and they provide rural income and employment and are cleaner than most of the fossil fuels. There are also some disadvantages of biomass energy, as they can compete with land for food, because if more and more growing of biomass will be economical and more profitable, agriculturists could shift to growing the biomass as a source of energy and leaving behind the wheat or rice or other food crops, so that could cause famine if on the greater scale in the future scale. Then it is complex to initiate and manage if we use more contemporary processes. Those more advanced technical processes, those are difficult to manage. Biomass comes from many different sources, such as agricultural sources and also from the animal farming, such as the poultry droppings or animal wastes. Biomass resources are energy crops which could be grown or from the forests. Those could be the trees, wood, or from fires, wood from the fire forests. Municipal solid waste, crop waste, wood residues, commercial industrial waste, all can be used as biomass sources. Here are some of the biomass sources. Then there are some issues which should be discussed for the biomass development, biomass energy. Those are the advantages, those are the backlashes, and then there are the sustainable development, as biomass technologies are one approach to moving our economies to a more sustainable basis, because they move us away from the fossil fuels. One of the biggest impediments to sustainable development is our economic system, which places little value on the environment. So as biomasses are cheap, those could be more easily apprehended by economists, and more we can get them acknowledged. Then there is energy security, as fossil fuels are not domestically available for many countries, especially the developing ones. So biomass can be grown to reduce the dependence on imported crude oil or other fossil fuels. Biomass is more evenly distributed over the Earth's surface. Then there is the rural economic growth, as producing biomass and using agricultural residues for biomass technologies are all dependent on the rural agriculturists, so they will boost the rural economy and stimulate the development in rural farms. Then there is one more issue, that land use. There should be a better balance of land use. As we discussed earlier, biomass is a land intensive process, biomass growing. So there should be a policy which could manage the land use better. Then there are environmental issues, as they are more environmental friendly biomasses than fossil fuels. They reduce NOx and SO2 emissions, direct emissions are reduced. Then carbon dioxide emissions are reduced as we can grow biomass, then burn, they produce carbon dioxide, but then again growing we use most of the carbon which was formed from the burning of, so that is one more step towards carbon neutralization of the environment. Then there is water conservation and biodiversity and habitat. Now we will compare how the biomass was used in past and some basics about the today's contemporary processes. Then biomass was firstly used directly, as we discussed that wood could be directly used, animal droppings could be used as an energy source. Even in many countries in Asia and Africa, they today use these conventional sources of biomass. Then the contemporary processes include extracting the energy from biomass. That could be from direct combustion, as we discussed previously, but more importantly, there are some other processes, such as thermochemical gasification in biodigesters. Then there is pyrolysis, which forms charcoal from the wood for as the synthetic coal is made in such a way. Then there is anaerobic digestion, fermentation of non-woody biomass. We react esterification and other processes which also produce trans-esterification of vegetable processes also produce the biodiesel, which is now a topic of research in many developed and developing countries. Then also it can allow for the gasification, like such as coal gasification, which is a syngas clean gas to produce the hydrogen. So these are some contemporary processes which are researched and some are already available at larger scale.